Hey, y'all, it's Mother Hustler, and I want to talk money. Okay. I've seen an incredible amount of posts recommending you guys to buy Bitcoin. And as someone who looks at the market daily and study buying patterns of consumers daily, this is some of the worst advice you could be giving right now. I'm about to show you why. Okay. The market is only as strong as its reinforcement. And if you're not an investor, you're not privy to investing, you might be like, girl, what? What does that even mean? I'm so glad you asked because I'm about to spend the next, I want to say 90 seconds, but who knows? I'm about to spend the next little bit, give you a very brief, but juicy and information packed breakdown of Bitcoin. Over the last couple of days, we have seen Bitcoin surge. Okay. The nature of Bitcoin is really based in excitement. If everybody is buying, the value goes up. Okay. And so naturally, we're going to see people on social saying, hey, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. If they purchased or bought into this coin around 76,000 and now it's 87,000, well, guess what? Now they money. So yes, they want to continue to see it move up, right? There have been a ton of projections of Bitcoin hitting 100,000 by the inauguration, which is in just a couple of months. But we cannot overlook what the market does. Let me remind you again that the market is only as strong as its reinforcement. So if you are not privy to investing, welcome to TradingView. TradingView is where I personally love to analyze whatever pair or asset it is that I am looking at so that I can enter the market for profit. The time frame that we're looking at is the daily time frame. So every one of these red and green things, formerly called Japanese candlesticks, represent a full day of movement. That is why I said just a moment ago that over the last couple of days, we have seen Bitcoin surge. Okay. That is what took place from here to here. We've seen this momentum. We've seen the market moving. You've seen all these posts about Bitcoin is this price, and now it's this price, and now it's this price, and so on and so forth. Now we're heading to 100,000 per coin. What the market does is move in waves, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So as the market began to move up, it doesn't just go like this, okay? Instead, what the market does is this. It moves in waves. So it may see the market move up a little bit and it's going to come down, and then up some more, and then it'll come down, and then up some more, and then it'll come down, and so on and so forth. It's going to continue in a pattern such as this in order for the market to be reinforced. Think about this reinforcement as when you're building a house. We want to make sure that our floors are reinforced so that when we walk through our home or when our children are jumping on the floor, we don't fall through. We want to make sure that our roofing is reinforced so that, when we have a really bad storm or it's hailing outside or we're outside playing with our children and somebody kicks a ball on the roof, we want to make sure the roof don't cave in. We need these reinforcements. Those exact same concepts are present in the market. And so for the amount of posts that I have seen out to say, buy Bitcoin, when Bitcoin is the highest that it has ever been, it is baseless. Okay. It is based in nothing except for excitement. So I want to show you guys, for those who may actually trade Bitcoin, what I particularly see to happen next. All right. From March until November, so from March until now, the market has consolidated, meaning the value of Bitcoin has not really changed by much whatsoever until the last couple of days. I like to utilize a tool called the Fibonacci retracement tool, and this gives me an idea of what could take place in the market next. In fact, this is what allows my win ratio to be as high as it is. This allows my profitability rate to be what it is because I'm utilizing this tool called the Fibonacci retracement tool. And once you begin to understand the tool, it's amazing. One thing about the market is that the market creates levels of support and resistance. Support being the floor that I just told you about, resistance being the ceiling that I just told you about. Okay. My son loves superheroes, so I'm going to use a superhero example. Once Superman burst through the roof to go and save the world, I then want for Superman or Spider-Man or whomever to come and stand on top of that roof and remind us how strong he is. So I want you to close your eyes and envision Superman is standing on your roof. His cape is flying in the wind because he has saved the world. In order for that to happen, the market has to do what we call pull back. So if you were to purchase or buy into Bitcoin all the way up here, does your account have the leverage to be able to withstand when the market pulls back to this level of resistance or this roof? Can your account hold that? Often the answer to that question is no, because you are just buying the coin based off of speculation that you see on social media. It's baseless. And so, because of that, your account is probably not loaded properly. And you probably don't have the proper risk to be able to deal with a fluctuation as large as that in the market. So that's reason number one why you shouldn't just run and hop into Bitcoin at its height. Additionally, this is not the only area where I believe that Bitcoin could pull back to. Why is that? Because we also had a missed retest in this area as well. That is almost 50% of what the coin is worth right now. So let's say the market does not just pull back to this level of resistance, and instead it pulls back to this level of resistance. Again, depending on your account size, you cannot withstand or uphold a pullback of that magnitude. The money that you put into that account is going to be gone. And now you are going to walk away with the belief that investing does not work. When it does, you were just misinformed. Let's keep going. Okay. Here's another level of what? Resistance. Ultimately, we have a lot of checks and balances that need to be taken care of before I can confidently say, yes, Bitcoin is going to soar through the roof to 100,000 in the next 2 months. It's not impossible, but there are so many things that have to take place before that ever happens. Now, take a screenshot of this so you can know where the market is going to pull back to, because you want to buy the asset, you want to buy the coin when it's on sale. Think about it. You walk into your favorite store and you was, okay, I'm in here this week. No, not today. I'm going to come back next week. And you go back next week and exactly what you was looking at is now 25% off. You wait another week, now it's 45% off. You wait 2 more weeks. If it's still there, now it's 75% off. It's the same product, it's the same quality, it's manufactured by the same company, and now it's 75% off. You saved money by being patient and understanding the activity of the buyer, right, for this particular item. So with Bitcoin, with the way that it moves and it's based in excitement and excitement alone, you have to understand the mindset of the individuals who are buying into this coin. Everybody's going to buy. So yes, the value is raising up because now people see it as what? More valuable. So it's going to rise in cost, in price. But then once people begin to see, wait a second, it's not moving anywhere. It's been sitting at 88,000 for the last 6 weeks. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to just go ahead and sell my investment into this coin. And what is then going to happen? The value is then going to decrease because there are not as many holders of these coins or even portions of these coins. So you guys have to understand the basis for certain assets that you are entering before you put your money into something that you really don't understand. And now you're convinced that investing doesn't work when you just did not do your due diligence. Due diligence will take you so very far. And I want you guys to do that. Before I hop off of here, because at this point, I mean, we're almost going into a little mini series. I want to utilize my Fibonacci retracement tool, like I told you guys. And I want to do that when we begin to see this bullish momentum take place, which is here. All right. So with my Fibonacci retracement tool, it's going to give me an area to where the market could pull back to without me really having to do any thinking. Right here, we have this figure 0.236. I know that if the market pulls back to 0.236, that if we get a retest of this area, the likelihood that the market will continue bullish, which means the value of the coin drives up, is high. What is this area in alignment with that I just showed you guys? A level of resistance. Again, understanding the basis of what you're looking at. So without even using the fibs yet, I could look at the market and see this is a level of resistance that the market could pull back to. Same here. My other area was down here. It's the exact same thing. A level of resistance that the market could pull back to. In addition to that, 0.5 or 50% is where the market consolidates. Consolidation looks like the market moving sideways. Is money still moving? Absolutely, but it's not really going anywhere. Okay, it's going sideways as opposed to going straight up or straight down. It's just moving sideways. And that is what typically happens at the 50. That's almost 50% of the value of this coin right now. So if you buy Bitcoin now, and then these retracements begin to happen, and now you're not seeing your money move anywhere, right? So you lose money, and now you're not seeing it move anywhere at all. What are you going to be more likely to do? Well, let me just go ahead and cut my loss early. And now that you've begun to cut your loss early because we're consolidating around this 50% area, guess what it's going to do then? Drive the market directly to retest 618, directly to retest 786, directly to retest 886, directly to retest 100%. And now those who are smart and understand the basis of a coin with of this nature, we're going to purchase the coin down here at 15,000. And we purchased the coin at 15,000. Guess what we get to now do? We get to now ride the wave right back up to 90,000 because now everybody is excited. Oh my gosh, the value dropped. This is the time to buy. And what's going to happen? Excitement is going to drive the cost of the coin all over again, except I got to buy the coin at 75% off, as opposed to buying it at full price and watching the value depreciate just because I did not understand the basis. So with that being said, I hope that this is giving you guys a better understanding of Bitcoin and why my recommendation is not to buy Bitcoin where it is, because again, the market is only as strong as its reinforcements. It is only as strong as its reinforcements. It is only as strong as its reinforcements. I want you guys to keep that in your mind. I wanted to replay over and over and over and over so that you can get smart with your money. In lieu of the election results, now is not the time to just be doing any old thing with your money. If no other time, there's no better time than this to be smart with the money that you have, to be smart with the investments that you make, and to do your due diligence with your coin. All right, y'all, let's get this money.